Okay. What up? What was I supposed to do? Share this bitch. That's what I was about to do. Come join me in a bullish ass live stream. Yep. Hopefully, get disconnected. You gotta hit it with the prayer hands. If you're gonna watch this, please make this trending on Twitter. You'll see why in a minute if you don't know yet. Not Beyonce, but 64. No. 64 nonce. Okay. Is that right? Is that everything? Okay. Qubic community. This is Ronnie, community lead. He made me an ambassador. God bless him. Let's click this. We'll be seeing you on in Vegas with Cap. Yo, nice, bro. That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. 300. Dude, that's awesome. 302 votes. Damn. That's awesome. 289 votes out of 302. Am I reading that right? I think so. Dude. Fuck yeah. Man, I hope I'm using a bandwidth again. Is there anyone in here? Let me see. Hey, yeah, there's one person in here. What up in the chat? See what's up. Oh, I don't think I allowed to replay the chat. So, welcome, Cuban. What's Atlan talking about? We will rock you. Chain edition. This isn't a show, it's a warning. Chain, will go silent while you play with cameras. AI stupid dick. This guy knows what's up. He was on the Discord. Fuck up. Oh, that's not too bad. If it is, let me know. Goody. Oh, Revo. Yes, superstar in the building. What's cracking? Let me pin you up here. First person always gets pinned. Bam. Oh, you just made my day, man. Thanks for joining, man. We're just gonna chill here. I hope you saw my post earlier on X. It's too damn bullish, man. It's too damn bullish. Legs crossed. Be sitting for a while. Maybe one day we could do a stream together once I get some better internet. All right, let's keep looking through here. We're gonna get to the juicy stuff. Right now, we're just getting warmed up. You find Mama. She's another ambassador. Introducing the one and only crypto founder that actually cares about making his holders richer. Gotta stay on the Discord, baby. Why and how do you plan garth to get more hash rate? I'm assuming that means hash rate. By providing services, making Qubic holders richer. And he's definitely gonna do that. Dude, so far everything he's said like came to pass. Dude, this guy, God bless him. God bless him. Crypto Fanatics knows what's up. Yeah. Dude, there's over the QSwap alone. Let's go to the Qubic. Let me show you the official numbers because I think those numbers were a little off. No offense to you, Mr. Fanatic. I think I read something different. QSwap alone. Look at this. Let's read the tweet. QSwap IPO has concluded. It was very successful. Congratulations to all those who won the auction. All Qubic proceeds from the sale have been burned. This resulted in 0.23% of the supply. Dude, that's from one smart contract. You know how many thousands of smart contracts are on Ethereum? You know how many are gonna 277 billion Qubic? And I thought it'd be like in the trillions. I don't know what the whales are doing. Maybe they're gonna buy them for cheap on QX. But yeah, each share was $411 million. So those guys are lucky. I don't know why they were so cheap. Burn it all down. So over $250 billion Qubic. Am I still connected? All right, good. I'm learning. Now I'm gonna keep checking. If I ever get disconnected, me. So then I'll check. Or put it in the chat. Maybe I'll see it there. What was I about to do? And then on top of the Q swap, there's the mining. So Epoch weekly custom mining updates. Qubic price has increased. USD profits. Mined Tari XTN leftover from previous epochs sold. Big upgrade to pools coming. Watch the mining profitability. Qubic mining earnings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the last 5 epochs. So each epoch is 1 week, I believe Wednesday to Wednesday. So 5 weeks ago, they earned 70K. Bought back on the market, burned it. Earned 134K, bought back on the market, burned it. 88K, bought back on the market, and so on and so on. So that's, dude, that's well over a half $500,000 worth of Qubic burned. And we're just getting started. Watch, you'll see. Look at there's not enough Qubic, man. At first, people were worried in the beginning because of the infinite supply. So they voted to get to bring it down to 200 trillion max supply. People were still nervous, and then so they voted to reduce the emissions from 1 trillion to 850 billion. But now that things are coming together, I mean, CFB was never worried about that. But now that things are like everything's coming together, you realize like there actually might not be enough Qubic to go around, which is crazy because that's gonna make whoever's holding now like extremely in a different an exclusive class, I should say. That's insane. And then we're gonna get to this crazy 64 nonce upgrade. Oh my goodness. Hold on, not yet. Not yet. That's too juicy. So yeah, there's not enough Qubic, man. There's not enough. see. According to Joe Tom, player, we could see 30% increase in hash rate the next epoch. Dude, we're gonna see more than 30. I think he's being modest. Well, they have to scale it up, I guess. You can't go full bore. So yeah, let's get to the actual juicy stuff. So don't sleep on this thread right here. Go down on the third piece. Am I still connected? Make sure. All right, dude. I was so excited when I read this. All right, the 64 nonce space. This is some nerdy ass shit. So get ready. Excuse me. Currently, the Qubic dev team has introduced the 64 nonce space upgrade to the Qubic mining software. Slowly but surely, the pools are starting to integrate the feature. But what is it, and why is it useful? Oh boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. A nonce in the context of proof of work cryptocurrency mining, such as Bitcoin, Monero, or QXMR on Qubic, is a crucial arbitrary number that miners are repeatedly adjust to find a valid block hash. The process involves taking block data, transactions, the timestamps, etc., adding a nonce, and then hashing the combined data. Uh-oh. The goal is to produce a hash that falls below a specific target difficulty value. If the hash isn't valid, the miner increments. If the hash isn't valid, the miner increments the nonce and tries again. The nonce space refers to the entire range of possible nonce values. A miner can explore some examples. A miner can explore, for example, a 32-bit nonce offers 232, approximately 4.3 billion combinations, while a 64-bit nonce provides 264 combinations, 18.4 quintillion. Let me read that like one more time. So a 32-bit versus a 64-bit, right? It's only 32-bit difference, right? But look at the number of combinations that are available. 4.3 billion versus 18.4 quintillion. That's like orders of magnitude gargantuan. That's preposterous. All right. So anyway, I hope like we can't comprehend the different like the gap in those numbers. 4.3 billion versus 18.4 quintillion. Like that's so anyway. The size of the nonce space is particularly significant for high throughput miners and mining pools. A 32-bit nonce space can be exhausted rapidly, potentially in seconds, for powerful mining operations. This forces miners to frequently regenerate new block templates, which reduces efficiency and can lead to gaps in mining activity. A 64-bit nonce space. This means what you think it means. You should have caught on by now. A 64-bit nonce space, on the other hand, is practically limitless. For a 64-bit nonce space is practically limitless for current mining capabilities. This allows miners to continuously work on the same block template for extended periods, maximizing hash rate utilization and enabling pure QXMR mining without interruptions. Without interruptions. That's big time. I think it's going to double, if not more. As a proof of concept, the Qubic team initially used 32-bit nonce to demonstrate that the idea works. Now it's time to move to 64-bit. So everything we've been doing was 32-bit, right? We've been sandbagging. All right, now it's time to move to 64-bit, as mining pools consume nearly the entire nonce space in every short time frame, or in a very short time frame. Excuse me. I guess this means sincerely, Monero XMR mine through it. Dude, sincerely, the miners essentially. You got all the links right here. Dude, this is insane. Are we still there? Okay, cool. Ooh, I got 3 people. Hell yeah. Let's do this one. I hope I don't crash myself. Yeah, we're clocking 1 gig right now, 20%. Nice, close that. Save my bandwidth. Oh, let me share this with young PJ. Smiley face. PJ solid. The Qubic community the core community is solid. And I feel like it's about to grow like tenfold. Slow and steady. I own a small portion of Nostromo. Nostromo is still slept on. Dude, everything is slept on. I didn't like this yet. Dude. Let's look at what should we look at? Let's look at the price. I think it's dipping today still. Look at that. Dude, people did not hear about the news. Dude, once people catch on to the 64 nonce, whoever's listening, please make that hashtag go viral. I'm doing a giveaway on my ex if he goes to the page. Dude, this is such a big deal, man. With that, with ups, with that kind of hash power, the compute they're gonna have. I went over this on the other live stream, but let me go over it again. Let me go on X again. I got a message. Check on my phone. I don't know if you guys peek. All right. So, yo. So let me go over that one more time before I do that. All right. Because I have to reiterate before I do this again. Too many seconds have passed. Go back. I have to let me bookmark it so I stop having to fucking do that. Dude. Team introduced 64 nonce space. A 32-bit nonce offers 232 combinations. Oh, 232 combinations, while 64-bit provides 264 combinations. All right. Approximately 4.3 billion. Right. Look at the difference between these numbers. 4.3 billion versus 18.4 quintillion. Like, think of like you had a house or a factory, and you only had so much room to work in, and you had just like so many utilities and like things and like supply. You didn't have enough space, so you had a bottleneck at the door to work, and now suddenly your factory is a bit I might as well say a bajillion times more bigger. You have infinite space. Like, that's what that means essentially. You have no more bottleneck ever again. That's why CFB was so goddamn confident. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna gobble up Castle. We're gonna gobble up this. We're gonna be the Blob. We're gonna literally absorb everything." Like, he wasn't fucking around. That's why he speaks so confidently because I don't know. He it's in the math. Like, you can't fight the math. Very Satoshi-ish. Very, very Satoshi-ish. God damn. God damn. God damn. So imagine if that's what I'm at a loss for words. Because like, what's it? They're gonna outsource their compute once they're done mining and like just gobbling up the entire proof of work space, which I believe that's what he wants. The goal is that's what he wants to do. If that's achieved by Qubic, they're gonna start selling. They could probably start doing it already, but they need a more serious. They need to make a more serious. They need to put their boot deeper into the ass of the market, and then until like Web 2 companies be like, "Oh shit, what's going on over there? This guy's eating up. This blockchain is eating up all the compute like effortlessly." 64 bit, 18.4 quintillion. Like, that's bigger than quadrillion. Like, a quadrillion is already too big, and I think this is 1,000 quadrillions. Let's see. Let me Google it. How many trillion is? I think it's 1,000. Yeah. So it's the next up from trillion, dude. Oh my god, that's how much space there is to process. It's limitless, dude. That's 18.4. All right, I lost track. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, cloud compute. Let me show you with all that new and improved mining power. And dude, they're getting more miners by the day. Like, big miners are selling out. Um, let me show you how big the cloud compute market is. How big is the cloud? For those of you who haven't seen the earlier stream, I had technical difficulties, so sorry. Not the first time, not the last time. So check it out, man. Check that out, man. The global cloud computing market size in 2025 is estimated to be between 781 billion to 1.2 trillion, right? So 1,000 billion is a trillion, right? For those of you who don't know knowledge like that. uh, and it's projected, there's a lot of research that's been done on this because that's a huge, what tech company is going to ignore that kind of market, right? I bet billions of in research, just research alone has been done. All right. So Precedence Research estimates the market at 912 billion, growing from 2025 Wow. From 753. So it grew 200 billion from last year. Wow. And 2034 it's projected to reach 5.1 trillion, right? 5,000 billion, obviously 5.1 trillion. And Qubic literally has, so right now it's alleged, or there's been estimates that Qubic has the most, or the sixth most powerful supercomputer in the world, right? That's pretty huge. And now with this 64-bit, not 64-bit, 64 nonce upgrade. What's up, Brazil? I just seen your message. Shama. So, I hope you're still watching. I see there's only, let me see. Is there anybody in here? There's 2 people. 4 likes. Nice. There's some hit and runs. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, with that 64 nonce upgrade, like I said, dude, like the thing just said, a 64 nonce space, like I was talking about that factory, the unlimited space factory, the 64 nonce bit space, on the other hand, is practically limitless. Limitless. Do you know what limitless means? It means there's no limits. It's practically limitless for current mining capabilities. This allows miners to continuously work on the same block template for extended periods, maximizing hash rate utilization and enabling pure QXMR mining without interruptions. As a proof of concept, the team initially used 32-bit nonce to demonstrate the idea works. So they're only using 32-bit. Now it's time to move to 64 bits. Oh my god. Too much is about to be burned, yo. Too much. All right, let's look at garth. I know, let's look at Discord. Oh, I need some more hot water. BRB. Oh, I haven't checked Discord all day. I was too excited about that post. I didn't think I needed to check the Discord. Final price. This is old news. We know the total. Let's see what it is. I wish I'd known about the IPO. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, buddy. How do you not know? If you're in the Discord, come on. It's a crazy thing to say in the Discord. No offense. That's just my reaction. Oh, Coin Tribune. Let me copy this. Let me see if I hope you can still see the screen. Qubic, why this happened like a few weeks ago. The world's largest AI hackathon. I have some videos about that. Nice. Cookies. No thank you. Imagine the carousel filled with laptops, post-its, and hugs between coders. That's the finals of Qubic Razor Hack. Of the Qubic Razor Hack took place in July 8th through 9th. I think it's missing a word there. Alongside the Raise Summit, the main European gathering dedicated to AI. The 2025 edition truly earned its title as the world's largest AI hackathon. Over 6,000 registered developers across all tracks, a record certified by organizing foundation. Oh, wow. Wow. The 2025 edition truly earned its title as the world's largest AI hackathon. Over 6,000 registered developers. That's crazy. Across all tracks. A record certified by the organizing foundation. That's actually pretty fucking bullish. Let me put that in the chisels. At the heart of this ocean of talent, 400 enthusiasts focused on the Qubic track. 400. Damn. That's a good chunk. The decentral for such a young ecosystem, that's a lot. Especially considering like the difficulty at which it is to work with their stuff right now. Not a lot of people know like C++ and stuff. I don't. The decentralized ecosystem of smart contracts and AI orchestration. The results: 22 finalist teams selected both for the sophistication of their business model and the elegance of their code. Ooh, you guys want to watch this? Good. Let me see. Let me pause this music really quick. That's my music, so you can't copyright. I won't copyright strike myself.
Qubic.
Forget
What you
much
know.
now.
Ooh, 5 likes. Not hitting one. Ooh.
Introduce your winners.
I got 3 people in here. Oh, what the? There's a longer video, isn't there? I saw it. Let me go to the X then. Man. I feel like I got Qubic rolled. Hold on, I can't just leave you guys hanging like that. Hell no. It's gonna be on the Qubic page. My bad. I thought that was the full video because I had seen it before. Let's see. Here it is. 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. Sons of bitches. Thanks, Coin Tribune, but no thanks. Put the full video up, man. Hey, someone hit up Coin Tribune. They fucked up with that.
Good evening to everyone.
Thank you so much for coming. We are part of the Qubic team. It's a decentralized project. It combines many different elements that on its own are not really new, but the combination is completely new.
So, well, I'm David Vivancos. I'm very glad to be with all you here.
I'm Jose. I'm a neuroscientist, and I've done research in the last 10
Let me know
years.
if it's too loud or whatever in the chat, or if it's not loud enough.
I think right now we're living in a really compute-constrained society, and that seems to be the problem that everyone is scratching their heads asking of how do we advance the limitations of these models? How do we make impact to humans and get around this problem where it seems to be like in today's day and age, whoever has the biggest computer wins, and surely that can't be the only answer. And so I think firms that are exploring different approaches to how to get around the compute constraints that so many research labs are seeing is a really important part of the chapter that we're currently in AI development. And I think that's right the space where Qubic is playing.
Is the audio good?
When I learned about Qubic, I thought I was talking about it some months ago on stage, where I was talking about AI needs to be a decentralized, critical infrastructure accessible for everyone. And as far as I understood your concept, even though we just met each other, you are building exactly that. And as we discussed before, the next step should be that we could solve the privacy issue by just giving people the opportunity to have access to their own digital twin.
That's that. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What else is there? That's a pretty dope video. That's a bullish video. That was very well produced. Let me turn my music back. Turn it up. Let me get my tunes back up. This picture is just like a Qubic. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Except with Qubic, once you get it, you DCA. Like, you can't get enough, just fast enough. Let me know when you see it. This picture will break you. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. Oh, God. Fuck. Is this just like a troll thing? Is it just meant to make me stare at a picture for no reason? I don't see nothing. I just see purple stuff and things behind it. Somebody let me know what I'm not seeing. Ooh, 40 minutes. Ouch, y'all. Qubic. Oh, go follow Qubic Hodler. My boy's got it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. And it's the beginning of a new epoch, too. So it's just going down, bro. Dude, 1.2 gigahashes. You know, that kind of explains why coded on Qubic was kind of, the stats looked kind of wonky. I see what's going on right now. Could be my internet too. So right now it's clocking 1.6. I think maybe my internet's just not really fast enough. Yeah. Dude, it's going up and up. 1.2. 1.2. It already smashed the all-time high in like a day. 24%. Here's a link to the Coded on Qubic website. That's a meme on Qubic. Go get some. I think you can get some on QX Trade. Let me see. Is it Q Trade? No, not QX. It's not on QX. It's on QX. Let me see. No, it's not on QX yet, but it's on the other decentralized exchange. Qubic Trade. Yeah, QBTrade.com. Yeah, so right here, you can also, so they have qx.qubic.org, and then they have a decentralized, another decentralized exchange. I have a tutorial for the other one, qx.qubic.org. Excusez-moi. Here you can see all the assets too. You can sell your shares here, and or you can buy shares too. You can see here, Q random is $2,000. QX, oof. This is why I thought, oopsie. This is why I thought QSwap would be more expensive, because QX was 22K per share. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. I was expecting this QSwap to burn like at least a couple trillion, but whatever. Good for you guys. You guys got some good. You guys came up. Whoever got a share of QSwap, you guys came up big time. QCap, you can get QCap here as well for 329,000 cubic. That's only 65 cents. QCap is another solid ass play on Qubic. So let me show you. I'll show you in a second. So you can get your QCap here for 328,999 cubic. All you have to do is, oh no. Connect your wallet. And you're good. It's all good. Try and get it. So let me show you here. All right, note to self. Make sure everything's not there next time. All right, refocus. So you can get it for, all you gotta do is connect your wallet and you can start trading directly on here, just like any centralized exchange. This is pretty dope because most people are familiar with centralized exchanges. So if qx.qubic.org looks a little too like intimidating for you, like if you're familiar, this is whatever. Just click on this is the tokens, this is the assets. Like this kind of throws off a new person. So if you want to get to something more familiar, this also has a wallet connect. I have a tutorial on how to do your wallet, so holler at that, look at the videos. So if you want to trade with something more familiar, use this. You can trade all the assets, but it trades against Qubic, not USDT. Not until, at least not until the bridge comes. When that bridge comes, it's gonna be litty. Oh yeah, QCap. Let's go into more QCap. QCap. Q cap, Q cap, Q cap. Qubic capital. Oh, this is copyright right here. What are you doing? That was close. Ooh. All right, let me open this up. Just a moment. All right, my bad. I don't want the stream to get taken down. Am I still here? Yeah, I am. I got 3 people still. Nice. What's up in the chat, dog? Y'all are awful quiet. QSwap IPO closed. After a while, so check it out. After a wild hour of bidding, Qubic Capital is proud to announce that we secured 100 QSwap shares, making us the largest shareholder of the protocol at 411 million Qubic per share. Dude, you guys got it for a steal. That's crazy as hell. The IPO wasn't accessible to everyone, and that's exactly why QCAP exists. Yep. By holding QCAP, you gain indirect exposure to a high-value smart contract like QSwap without needing to spend thousands of dollars per share. Yep. But there is no time to rest. A new IPO has just begun. Nostromo, a new launchpad, baby. A community-powered IDO platform aiming to reshape Web3 and fundraising on Qubic. So let me leave it on a few more minutes. I'll get into the IDO. I had to learn what IDO. I wanted to be bullish on it just for the announcement, but like a while ago. But I had to look up what like an IDO was. And once I got into like the research of it, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna bring a lot of goodness to Qubic, a lot of goodness. So yeah, holding QCAP, it gives you access. So there's a smart contract. I think it's called the Q Vault, where it receives all the revenue from the shares that it owns, and it distributes the revenue from the smart contracts to holders of QCAP. All you gotta do is hold it in your Qubic wallet. So that's what they mean. Like it's indirect exposure to the IPOs. So as a small holder of Qubic, you can just buy some QCAP for a few cents per QCAP, and you can get a piece of like a big ass pie. And this is so early. Like even if you have 100 QCAP, like there's only like I think there's less than, I don't know, as far as I know, there's less than I think 20 smart contracts that I can see. Maybe less than 15 like doing stuff. Look at what's on Ethereum. There's like thousands of smart contracts. Let me ask Google, how many smart contracts are on Ethereum? Actually, let me do it on Grok, so you're not just looking at the screen. Grok is better anyway. Actually, let me take this out now. Oh, bad blood. Now we got bad blood. We know we made that be good. All right, how many smart contracts are on Ethereum? The reason I'm asking this question, so you guys can see, like, because we have a handful of smart contracts. I don't know the exact number, so I'm not going to say a number. I'm just going to say maybe 2 handfuls of smart contracts. And there's going to be a bridge by Vottun. If you don't know what Vottun is by now, just go check out my Vottun videos. Maybe I'll talk about them on another live stream again. I have an entire live stream where I go through the website and like it's like a semi deep dive. Well, actually, kind of is. It's 45 minutes long. Anyway, Vottun is building a bridge from Ethereum to Qubic and back. Like it's a 2-way bridge. It's also for Arbitrum. Yeah, Arbitrum too. I believe a Solana bridge is coming too. It's just crazy. And once Ethereum devs, I believe, are looking for like an exodus, like a really proven safe exodus, so they can like really work full bore. Not to mention, there's also Web 2 developers. I think it's probably like in the middle. Like, think of all the developers in Web 2 for all the businesses that exist. There's probably millions of them, right? And I don't know if it's intimidation, but maybe they're comfortable with their Web 2 world. So what Vottun is building is a way for them to like plug and play their skills into Web 3. And when they see the clear value in Qubic, they're gonna plug and play on Qubic. So anyway, that's all speculation. So how many smart contracts are on Ethereum? All right. And keep in mind, these smart contracts burn hundreds of billions when they're launched, if not trillions, depending on the value that the investors think it's going to bring. As of the latest available data, the number of smart contracts deployed on the Ethereum blockchain has grown significantly. To a 2022 report, over 44 million smart contracts have deployed on Ethereum since its inception. More recent posts indicate that daily deployment surged from around 5,000 to about. You see, that's because. All right, so smart contract deployment is going to be a little more gated than that. I think, at least right now on Qubic. I believe it costs $1,000 or a billion Qubic to launch a smart contract, and it has to be like approved. It has to be tested and approved, and you have to so there's kind of not just anyone can do it. I mean, anyone can do it, but you have to really show your stuff. So yeah, there's millions of smart contracts on Ethereum, and then now we're talking, and they're not even as the capacity. 64 nonce, baby. That's all I have to say. 64 nonce. 64 nonce. So yeah, you hold QCAP, you have exposure to shares of things. So don't worry if you feel discouraged about like, oh, I don't have 500 million Qubic. I don't have a billion to invest in shares. Don't feel excluded because you can just get QCAP. And even if you miss like the public sales, like I said, you can go on Qtrade, Qubic Trade. Connect your wallet here, and where the hell am I tripping? QCAP right here. It's only 65 cents, but you trade in Qubic. You don't trade in USDT. Not until the bridge is here. Not until the bridge is here. Or until, dude, imagine QCAP gets bridged to Ethereum. Hint, 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 hint. And then there's a liquidity pool on Ethereum. Dude, the value for QCAP. And there's only 21 million, I believe, right? Am I tripping? I remember it was a low number. I think it was like Bitcoinish numbers. So 64 cents is like nothing. I know it seems a lot compared to like all the memes and things. Krispy Kreme, what up, big dog? Sorry, I just saw your message. I don't know how long it's been there. What's up? What's up? Let's see what else they got. I don't know what Q Wallet is. What the hell is Q Wallet? Let me get educated. What the hell? Q. I don't know. Dude, check this out. Look at how beautiful, first of all, the landing pages, but that's not what I'm here for. The ecosystem. Look at this. Look at nonce. All right, listen. This is a bullish ass stream. So I went through this briefly before. I did a little more research. It's already bullish as it is just for the tech. But look at their ecosystem. nonce custodial wallet. Key features. Wallet management system. Users can create wallets, sign transactions, and interact with Qubic seamlessly. Regulated custodian. nonce, a regulated custodian. nonce provides secure custodial solutions for digital asset targeting institutions requiring compliance. Let's see, let's visit the website. nonce.com. Custody exchange. Boost all potential of digital assets. Our crypto as a service grants your clients safe access to crypto universe. As the first custodian of a new generation in Europe, we are the gateway for any company or institution interested in providing digital asset services. That's crazy. That's just one of the projects on Qubic. To their customers. We facilitate the creation of integrated crypto services in order to, among others options, buy and sell digital assets from a secure, agile, and regulated basis. We provide crypto as a service solutions for businesses to enter the crypto asset industry and offer products without regulatory, technological, or security frictions. Nice. As a company registered as a custody and exchange provider at the Bank of Spain, we fully comply with the regulations. Qubic only fucks with the best of the best of the best. Moreover, we are working side by side with the National Securities Market Commission in both the first and second regulatory sandboxes. Dude, I see one name. I saw one name before. You should see it now. Wow. IBM. What? So that's just nonce. The interim UI UX. Oh, the interim UI QX until the final version of the UI is released. Let's see. Oh, let's see how that looks. You can check this out. Another exchange type thing being built on Qubic. Looks cool. Easy Connect solution that provides quick, easy access to Qubic smart contract data. Nice, dude, that's dope. Enabling applications and developers to leverage the full potential of this network into their business logic without the need for them to implement any technical integration on the network. Ooh. Let's see. Am I still here? Ooh, I got 7 likes. Hell yeah.
This is Easy Connect. Monitor smart contracts. Trigger alerts. React in real time. In this demo, a contract is watched.
In this demo,
a transaction is sent, and the webhook fires. The data flows, an email is triggered. No delays, no noise. Just action. Easy Connect. Your link between the blockchain and what matters.
This Dana. I gotta hear that again.
In this demo, a contract is watched. In this demo, a contract is watched.
In this demo. That's intelligence. That's artificial intelligence. In this demo. Oh, you missed it. Go watch the replay. Some alpha. That's some alpha, son. You want me to go over it with you? I think everybody else probably left. You want me to go over it with you, Christian Lee Canaan? All right, I'm gonna do it just for you, dog. Just for you, big dog. This is some bullish ass shit, bruh. This thing got my heart thumping. Hold on, before I do this, you gotta give me 1 second. I'm gonna get more hot water. And we're back. All right. If oh, it's going. Oh, it's going up. If it's up, then it's stuck. That's gonna be the chart. If it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's stuck. If it's up. All right. Let me show you. Up, then it's stuck. The Bronx. All right. Enough of that. If it's up. No, not enough yet. Stuck in my head now. Yo, are you ready? Let me see your name again. Now it's down. No, don't worry about the price. I'm not talking about the price. People are, dude, this happened this morning, so people don't know. The price is, dude, the price just went up 50% in a week. Like this is a wave. This is how it happens. It's ebb and flow, baby. It's not gonna go like it's gotta go. It needs a solid track. It can't just be like whoa. It's gotta have some solid ground. Anyway, so let's get into this is in the beginning. That's why it was emergency. This is people are sleeping on it because look, this is in like so Qubic made a post about like the updates in the mining. All this is awesome. Like they burned over, just QSwap alone burned over a quarter of a trillion Qs burned just from that, right? They've burned a quarter of a trillion since they started mining. Since they started mining. No, 188. So that's gonna be 160. We'll say about 2. Dude, yeah, almost like 400 billion cubic. I think if I just roughly like 300 to 400 billion cubic. So almost a trillion in the last like month and a half. So all that's updated, and then bada bing, this right here. This is 3 posts down, 3 threads down, right? That's why no one's really talking about it. It's got 57 likes. It should have 100 million. Seriously, because it's about to fuck the game up. Yo, for those of you who saw it in the beginning, I'm gonna repeat this for the new guy in the front. So bear with me. I don't mind. I enjoy it. It's exciting for me. Let me see. Oh, let me get one more sip of tea. Let me get my tunes back. Hey. All right, it's gonna start out a little nerdy. It's gonna end bullish as hell. the 64 nonce space upgrade. All right. Currently, the Qubic dev team has introduced, all right, the 64 nonce space. Stay with me, all right? I'm glad I'm reading it again because now I'm getting re-excited, all right? It's going to help me explain it more. Okay, so introduce the 64 nonce space upgrade to the Qubic mining software. Slowly but surely, the pools are starting to integrate the feature, but what is it and why is it useful? A nonce in the context of proof of work cryptocurrency mining, such as Bitcoin, Monero, or QXMR on Qubic, is a crucial arbitrary number that miners repeatedly adjust to find a valid block hash. All right, let me say it again. So a nonce, right? A nonce is a crucial arbitrary number, like a random number, that miners repeatedly adjust to find a valid block hash. The process involves taking blockchain data, transactions, timestamp, etc., adding a nonce, and then hashing the combined data. The goal is to produce a hash that falls below a significant target difficulty rate. If the hash isn't valid, the miner increments the nonce and it tries again. Right? I'm not sure if that's the word. Maybe I'm not sure if that's the word. That should go there. Maybe I'm stupid. The nonce space refers to the entire range of possible nonce values, okay? The nonce space refers to the entire range of possible nonce values, all right? A miner can explore, okay? It's like the space a miner can work in, right? Like think you're working in a factory, right? All right, for example, a 32-bit nonce offers 232 approximately 4.3 billion combinations. While 64-bit nonce provides 264 roughly 18.4 quintillion combinations. So 32 versus 64-bit, right? You think, oh, it's only double, right? But it's by orders of magnitude, right? Similar to like earthquakes. Like a 6.0 is like way different. Like a 6.1 is way harder than a 6.0, like by a lot. That's why they say magnitude this, magnitude that. By orders of magnitude, it's exponential. All right. So to put that in context, 1 trillion is 1,000 billion, right? And 1 trillion is already crazy, right? 1,000. Am I still connected? Yeah, I am. So 1,000 trillion is 1 quadrillion, right? Like those stupid meme coin numbers, like 1 quadrillion, right? Now, that number already, 1 quadrillion, that's already stupid. There's not even, I don't even think that many pieces of atoms in the universe, right? Now, 1 quintillion is 1,000 quadrillion. And there's 18.4 of those, 18.4 combinations. So imagine like you have like the sun, like you have the sun's worth of energy that you have to process, and you only have something the size of like Jupiter to process it, right? This is a stupid analogy. Right? Now imagine, right? You're not gonna. It's hard. It's gonna be hard. No, this is a horrible analogy. Let me think of another one. All right, think you're running a factory, right? And you have a bottleneck of like supply and like staff. This is much better. So you have a supply of bottleneck and staff. So far, you can run smoothly, right? You figured out a way to like run the bottleneck without backing things up, but now you have infinite. Now you have infinite workers, infinite space, and infinite supply. That's what that essentially means. That's what that means for the miners, how they're going to be able to work, right? The size of the at least that's my understanding of it. The size of the nonce space is particularly significant for high throughput miners and mining pools. A 32-bit nonce space can be exhausted rapidly, potentially in seconds, right? In seconds, 32-bit nonce space. for powerful mining operations, all right, like Bitcoin, things like that. Caspa. This forces miners to frequently regenerate new block templates, which reduces efficiency and can lead to gaps in mining activity. A 64-bit non-space, on the other hand, is practically limitless for current mining capabilities. It's limitless. Qubic is limitless. This allows miners to continuously work on the same block template for extended periods of time, maximizing hash rate utilization and enabling pure QXMR mining without interruptions. All right, this is where it gets good. They're about to go hard. As proof of concept, the Qubic team initially used 32-bit nonce to demonstrate the idea works. Now it's time to move on to 64-bit. That's why you're seeing such a peak, like a new all-time high already because of the new epoch change. Mi scusi. As mining pools consume nearly the entire nonce space in a very short time frame. Yeah, that's why it was an emergency stream. Yeah, I did, Rebel. I just saw your message. I did like a few minutes ago. I'm gonna make a video on it, like its own video later. You can watch it in the replay if you want to. I briefly discussed it. Not briefly, actually, I went into pretty good detail, but there could be more details. Boom, this is gonna skyrocket, dude. I'm telling you, dude. With this, dude, this 64 nonce thing. That's why I'm on a campaign. You guys, please. Let me go to my page real quick. Please help me out. You're in here. Help me make this go viral. Make this hashtag 64 nonce go viral, or that. Please, please, please make this go. Dude, this is a retweet this stream, or just tell the world what's happening. You don't have to retweet the stream. Tell the world, don't retweet the stream. Tell the world what you just learned, and hashtag 64 nonce with Qubic, please. Crypto Twitter should be like shaking in their boots. I mean, maybe I'm too excited, but if it works correctly, the potential is like ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know why it's dipping. After that, they posted that this morning. I think it's because of the placement of it. They gotta do better with that. They should have put that. That should be a separate post. The 64 nonce piece. Maybe I'll do it myself. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. I think I already did. Did I? I should have. Oops. Profile. I didn't do it? Oh yeah, I did. Boom, boom. Yo. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's handing in. Dude, that's hilarious. Dude, it's so perfect. I feel like they're pushing the price now so they can buy more. Oh, with their trading bot. They already have a predicting bot that's like that Qubic's already using, or that CFB's already been playing with. It's gonna go live next week, or it's not live, but he's gonna post it on GitHub. It's gonna be a closed source EXE, where you can run the model on your own PC. But I'm sure you have to have a strong ass PC for that. And all you have to do is feed it with the price history of a coin, and it'll predict that it'll predict the price action. Apparently, he used that to predict everything that was happening yesterday. He pretty much called it on the money where it would land and then where it wouldn't pass. He said it predicted that it wouldn't pass 2,500, that it would hit 2478, and that it wouldn't pass 2,500. And I think it did like exactly that. It may have missed it by, I don't know, a couple points. I think it got it right. So yeah, that being said, I'm sure he knows that this was gonna happen. So I know I'm not tripping. If I had money on the side, I'd buy more, but I don't. Damn. The volume's still kind of up though. Before it was like 4 million. It went up like 300%. So going up 300%, coming down 30 is not bad. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh, look at all these chats all of a sudden. Nice. It's lively up in this bitch. 2.25 trillion. God damn. What? Dang, y'all are rich. You gotta have you have trillions of Qubic? Ain't no way. There are people who have that. Let's go to Qubic Explorer. Let's look at the damn. Are y'all serious? That's crazy as hell. Good for you, if that's true. You must be rolling in the dough. Am I reading that right? Are you saying you have 1 trillion Qubic? Yo. Ain't no way. Boom, ba, da, boom, boom, ba, boom, ba. Let me close that. I wait. The price is 3 zeros and a 3. Yeah, if you have 1 trillion, that's more than enough to cash out some. You bought when it was, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Nice. Yeah, that was a good DCA spot. Yeah, I bought between there and like 2 something. I switched like most of my stuff, including SHX, to Qubic. I had a moment of like, oh man, I should not have sold SHX, but then I'm like, whatever, I'm in Qubic, like that'll make up for it. Because I already made hella profits off SHX. So I'm like, let me turn that into some Qubic profits by orders of magnitude. When I say hella money, not like 6 figures, but a decent amount. A few G's. Then I diversified it. All right, like I was saying, let's see the Explorer, the rich list. First, let's look at the exchanges. No, it'll tell us the exchanges on the list. Jocko. This is QEarn. If you didn't know, QEarn is the staking platform. So this is where all the Qubic is that's being staked. Oh, how much is being staked right now? Nice. Did it say that in the... Yep. What happened? Total locked? Yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. Whales are like locking and unlocking nonstop. Like getting profits or like manipulating the system. So a lot of times it'll be low and API will be high, and then it'll be high, and then it'll be high. So 29 trillion 240 billion is locked up. All right, let's look at the rich list. Gate.io has 27 trillion. Yep, billion trillion. MEXC has 12 trillion. BitGet has 4 trillion. There's also BingX. It's gotta be one of these, right? And there's gotta be somewhere for LBank, because they're planning on LBank is supposed to have a wallet list them too pretty soon. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me show you that post afterwards. Anyway, so those are exchanges, like known exchanges. Now look at these wallets, trillion. That means you're one of these. Oh, damn, you're loaded, bro. Good for you. Godspeed. You're in the top 10? Yep, dude. Damn. I figure like miners or really serious investors who know what they're holding. How much is a trillion Qubic? Let's see, if 1 billion is if 1 billion is 1900. Oh, easy peasy. What's the price of it? Let's say it's 2. So if it's $2,000 per billion, so it's $2 million. So 1 trillion Qubic is $2 million. Yo, did I do the math right? Oh, my man, you got some big pockets. Yeah, I know I did that. Million. What happened to my computer? Yeah, dude. You have $1 million. You have almost $2 million worth of Qubic, or over $2 million. Oh, you have 2.25. Oh, so you have 2.25. Bro, that's hilarious. Let me do it like this. Wait, am I tripping? Yeah, dude, you got a lot of money. Damn, you're gonna be a billionaire. It was so cheap. You're gonna be a billionaire, bro. What the fuck? That's hilarious. If what you're saying is true. All right, I got a future billionaire in the chat. That's what's up. Hey, hopefully. Hey, good. Hey, good to know I got a billionaire watching me. That's funny. Future billionaire. Well, hopefully, if that's the case, hopefully I'm a future millionaire too. Dude, imagine we just get 1,000 times more richer together. That's crazy as fuck. Oh man, if only I had some I just got laid off, so I gotta save whatever money I have right now. Hopefully I get hired soon. Oh, this dip looks so juicy, but I can't. Oh, maybe I'll like switch some other cryptos that I have. instead of using USD. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell some more Clever for Qubic. Maybe I'll leave some dust of Clever just in case it hits $1. Right? Dude, that's crazy. When you said trillion, I thought you were... I'm gonna take you at your word. I'm not gonna say you're a liar because what I'm saying, I mean, why would I assume anything else from you? So what you're saying, like, so at this moment, I believe you. Like, that's crazy and good for you. Show the top 10 list again. Let me see. All right. Oh, this is getting interactive. I like it. All right. Don't dox yourself, but do you want to just see yourself? Does it feel good? Is it like looking in the mirror and flexing? It's like, oh yeah. Dude, you have an exchange level bags. Like, that's crazy as fuck. Damn. I hope people like self-custody their Qubic. Like, I hope if when they buy it from exchanges, I hope they withdraw it. Like, if I'm gonna, oh, maybe this is perfect. I'll clip this out. Qubicans, please, public service announcement. All right, if you get your Qubic from an exchange, please withdraw it ASAP. Don't let their wallets look like this. Make these numbers like go down, please. I beg of you. Like, buy some, take it off. Like, imagine if people like Christian came on, bought 1 trillion, and took it off. Right, this would be 16. Right, it would cause such a price like a supply crunch and price squeeze, especially if you stake it. You imagine what trillions being withdrawn at a time when you're only producing 450 billion a week. Like, when the bullish momentum hits, like, there's too many catalysts, especially, but if the community does this one thing, it'll like skyrocket it. Like, it'll, the Revo, let the community know. I know you have some reach. Let the, like, advocate self-custody. I think that should be the next like goal of the Qubic community, is really advocating like self-custody, like, because that would cause such a supply crunch on the exchanges. They will put the price higher, because I believe, because they don't want once they catch they're gonna, I guarantee, once they see the trend, they're gonna pause withdrawals, like, these motherfuckers are taking our fucking Qubic. And then they're gonna make it more expensive. And then maintenance is done. You can withdraw your Qubic now. So start now if you haven't already. Hey, it was a little jokey joke, Christian. We good? Withdraw your Qubic. Oh, safe trade. Damn, you have more than safe trade. You got CoinX. I'm like way down here. There we go. That's me right there. There's a lot of wallets like this, which makes me wonder, like, what the fuck is that? I remember I was exploring one day. There's like a ton of wallets that just have one. They're supposed to have an anti-dust feature, so I don't know what that's about. I don't know where it starts. I don't have all day to click. All right, let's see when does it get into the 100? Dude, there's so many. There are some heavy hands in here. 200 billion. These are just regular people, or maybe even miners too. A lot of these have kind of even amounts. Could be miners, or could be one person with multiple wallets ready to like deploy or do some shit. There's a lot of fucking money, dude, in this shit. There's a lot of money in this bitch. Oh, $1. Dude, $1 is possible. With all this shit happening, by the next halving, like next, I mean, when developers and smart contracts more and more are going to trickle in, and then it's going to be all of a sudden poof. But first, you need those first few projects, like really solid projects who want to build value. First, they have to come in first, which they are, and then once they're going to lead the pack. When people see, oh, this guy's building here, I want to work with him. Boom. Oh, they're working there. I want to work with them. Bow. This guy's working here. I want it to boom. This guy's working there. I want it to bow. And then Agarth's going to be like, yeah, it's going down in the network. How long have we been going? An hour 30. Nice. Ooh, 4 people up in here with 8 likes. Nice. Got a 1-to-2 ratio up in here. What time is it? 1? Oh, I gotta pick up my son later. Oh, I forgot. Let me change the screen up. Uh-oh, QXMR a minute ago. Finally. You should have been on that, cuz. 64 nonce space. Upgrade is here. This boost to the mining software expands the nonce range from 32-bit. We already read that numerous times. Letting miners work for longer on block templates without interruptions. Dude, this guy has so much Qubic. Dude, Christian. Your bag keeps popping up in my head. Dude, 1 trillion Qubic. Dude, if I had 1 trillion Qubic, I don't even know if I'd be making content. I'd just be waiting for my bag to go up. But once we get to a penny, dude, this channel should be interesting. It's gonna have to like pivot to something. All right, we're rich now. Now what do we do? Well, some of you guys are already rich. Like, damn. Christian. You have 1 million in you have like 4 million in Qubic at least. The hell, that means you're like, everything else is even crazier. Hey, I'm gonna hold you to it, man. Christian Leikainen. You're doing excellent content. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Trying, dude. Hey, share it with more Cubicans, man. I bet you know more people with money. I bet you know hella people with a lot of Cubic. If you don't, that'd be crazy. If you do, point them to this channel. This is where it's at, cuz. I'm in a psychiatric hospital. Like as a patient, or do you work there? IT specialist. Yeah, same here. I only talk about it. I don't talk to anyone outside of here or X like about Cubic. It's just my own. It doesn't even. It's a waste of time. Unless somebody asks about it, there's no point. I don't waste my energy. Oh, I see. IT. Dude. Imagine that literally happens. Like, it's going up. It's a ding. Like you just break. Your like family has to wheel you around. You're just like, this is drooling. Ever since he became rich, he just couldn't handle it. I'm targeting 5 trillion. Yo. All right. So if I see 5 trillion, all right, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this right here. I'm gonna figure out which one is yours. If you're telling the truth, I'm gonna keep track of you. I'm gonna pocket watch you. I don't do this, but this is fun. It's interactive. All right. I'm gonna do that. But check it out. There's always bigger fish in the sea. So the top 10 might fucking change. You know? If the right people see it. Just saying. Say milliard? Is that how you say it? Milliard? 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 Nice. Like it sounds like it's similar to Thor's hammer, Mjolnir or something like that. That's why I pronounced it like that. That was the first word that came to my head. Thor's hammer. See, that's my AI detecting patterns. And then I came up with a guess. That was my prediction. This is how you say that. See, that's how AI works. It mimics our brain. It tries its best. See, I didn't know that. But that's how I process the information. I remember Thor. I've seen I know what Thor's hammer is called, and I've seen it spelled out. So my brain instantly said, oh, it's spelled like Thor's hammer. I deduce that. That's pretty much how LLMs process shit. I think, right? They see all these patterns online, like, oh, when this is that happened, this is the best outcome. They're like guessing. That's why sometimes they come up with stupid ass answers. They're like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? I didn't even ask that. Because they're not thinking. They're just looking at like data and guessing what you might want to hear. It's not producing its own conclusion. Yeah, or at least not intelligently, I should say. It's a conclusion, but sometimes it's fucking stupid. That's why what they call AIs hallucinate, LLMs hallucinate sometimes. They be saying crazy shit. Crazy jet. I got messages. What's cracking? Are you guys enjoying the stream? I hope so. I've been going for a while. An hour and 40 minutes? God damn. And I didn't get disconnected this time. Hell yeah. Oh, thanks, Christian. Yeah, you got to see me cup my shoulders. I need to do the top. Put some more. But it was hurting right there when I was using the keyboard. You'd be surprised how many tiny little ligaments you use for like small movements. Like the smallest move was like hurting my shoulder. What are they doing? I was checking my X messages. Pardon the silence. Oh, hell no. Somebody's trying to scam her ass. Hell no. If you ever get a WhatsApp text or a DM on X about hey, here's my WhatsApp number, just don't, if you don't know not to engage, just delete the message. Any message you get that's not from someone you know, like, just don't engage in it. If you're curious, go to the profile, make sure it's like a person. But don't especially don't click links. I fucked up before, like big time. Like already knowing I shouldn't. All right. It's good. This is my Shiba Inu. There was let's look at some Vottun. Actually, let's look at their X first. What did they post today? New grantee alert. Vottun proposal to launch Rootstock Quest Hub has officially passed. Dude, they work with a lot of teams. They build a lot of shit. Let's look at their website. Dude, you guys would be surprised. You guys, in case you didn't watch the other live stream I did about this, go check it out. But I'll do a brief once over. Main website. Let me put that in here. Close that. Save my bandwidth. Bada bing. All right. Am I still on? Yep. Ooh, 5 people. Nice. Oh, 6 people. Oh, 4 people. All right. Build with blockchain, accelerate with AI. So essentially, long story short, because I've done like plenty of stuff on this. I want you to go watch the videos. These guys, look at who they've worked with. Look at their partners, man. Qubic, obviously, Ethereum, Certic, Cardano, BNB Chain, Avalanche. Look at this side, dude. Nestle, Rappi. I don't know how to say that. ACCIO. I don't know how to say that. Achio. Ana, Bimbo, No Mames Way. So that's a famous company. Bread. They make bread and pastries and stuff. Stellar, yo, they built payment solutions for Stellar. Like, this is the people they worked with. It's fucking insane. And they're working with Qubic. That should be like the vote of confidence. You have that should give you a vote of confidence for Qubic. Like, Vottun doesn't just mess with anybody. Like, they're helping us. We're not helping them. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, we're helping each other, but they're definitely helping us more than we're helping them. They have a token too. It's on base. I'm not gonna tell you to go buy it, but watch. Once I show this to you, you're gonna lose your fucking mind. There's not enough liquidity. So before I show you more, because you might ape. Whoever's watching this, you might ape. Before I show you more, know there's low liquidity, and the way I avoid the slippage, which could fuck up your buys, like you'll lose money with high slippage. So avoid slippage, like when it says like, oh, price impact is like 3%, 10%, like that means you're gonna get less for what you're buying. So what you have to do is buy a little bit at a time. What worked for me was buying like $5, $6, $7 at a time. Usually 7 works just fine, $7.50. And then it's just a regular buy on Uniswap. All right. And it's on base chain. So yeah, that being said, I'm not saying buy it, but I'm saying if you do, put little buys. Don't try to buy $100, because if you put $100 in, you're gonna get probably $50 back because of the slippage. All right, so don't do that. Pro tip. So they have a token. Go to the website if you want yourself. I'm not gonna deep dive the token. They have a total supply of 625 million, so it's not even a billion, right? It's only on Uniswap and Aerodrome, right? They just went off of MEXC, not for anything horrible, but just because it's a waste of money. Like they don't need MEXC. Like it's just a flex to be on a exchange. They cost more money than anything if you don't have volume, right? And they didn't really have the volume, so it's just costing them money. It's a smart move. This is a gem, dude. So let's go to let's go to the deck screener. Let me show you. I have some clips, but I'll go through it with you guys again. Dude, look at this. First of all, when you go to deck screener or anything, or you use Uniswap, make sure you have the correct contract address, okay? So if you're ever in doubt, just don't copy paste from X, because you could be on the wrong X account, you know. Go to the official channel and copy it, okay? Copy it. I know the web pages I've been to, so that's why I can just like type it in. But let me show you how you should do it. So copy it, right? Go to dexscreener.com, right? Search and paste. All right, do it yourself. Don't just click links to find coin data, because you're gonna end up burning yourself. All right, find the correct contract address and search it yourself. Don't be lazy. All right, that being said, look at this 84K market cap. 84K. And you saw what I just showed you, who they worked with. Like, they're working with Qubic. They're building a bridge for Qubic. They're probably gonna bridge this token to Qubic. Like, they have a whole ecosystem over there. Like, it's pretty crazy. Please go watch those videos. So yeah, 84,000 market cap. That's crazy. Like $100 could fucking change your life with this thing if it does what it's supposed to. And right now, and I calculated the circulating supply because that information isn't like out there, like for just plain out there. Oh, let me show you the tokenomics first. They have a vesting. So first, let me show you how the token's vested. Where is it? Staking, there it is. Tokenomics. Hey, where is it? I know it's on the website. Here it is. All right, so investors get 165 million, 25%, vested over 18 months. All right, Cliff 0 to 3, 5 to 18 vesting. Contributors 15%, vesting 6 or Cliff, and then vesting 24 months. Community 200 million, meaning liquidity reserve B to E. That's total of 32%. All right, 4.75 unlock for during token generation, right? So all this is in circulation. 3% of this is in circulation. 4% of that is in circulation. It's only like a couple months old, this token. So it's super fucking early. That's why the market, the cap is so low and the volume so low. It's such an unknown gem. Oh, it's such a gem. Advisors 4%, right? And they got 10% at the unlock, so they're probably holding a lot compared to the actual circulating supply, but the rest of it is vesting. So not all of it's open. So how you get the circulating supply from that, it's like simple algebra. In case you missed the video before, if you don't have the circulating supply available, so first the market cap equals, a lot of people have this wrong. They do like fantasy moon math in their head, but without understanding how market caps work. So quick lesson, market cap equals circulating supply times the price. All right, let me see, make sure, am I still connected? Do I still have people here? All right. Market cap, MC, equals circulating supply times price, right? So this is how I calculated the current circulating supply. All right. Oops. Let me just do the shortcut. So their market cap is 84,000. Right? So 84,000 equals circulating supply. That's our variable X times the price, which is 0.00113. Keep in mind, this is also it's an ecosystem. It's got a lot of utility. It's also a DAO governance token, and it's got a serious ecosystem. And DAO tokens go hard when there's utility in the ecosystem. Like a lot of DAO tokens can get into multiple dollars. Like this could easily hit $1 with, let me continue. So step 2, right? We have our, let's see how many years I have to wait. All right, so check it out. So now we have the market cap, right? 84,000. I hope it's not backwards. 84,000 times, or 84,000 equals, right? X times the price, right? So I hope you guys know algebra. Simple. 0.00113, right? So you want to get X by itself, right? So you want to get X equals whatever, right? So you cancel out this. When you divide the whole equation by the price, you want to get X by itself, right? That turns into 1, right? But so now you have to divide 84,000 times the price. So 84,000 divided by 0.00113. 113 equals x, right? So now you have this. And what's the final number, kids? Boom. Let me pull up my calculator. It should be 74 million something or other. Boom, boom, tap, boom, tap, boom, boom, tap. So you have 84 times 0.00113 equals. Oopsie, it was supposed to be divided. 84,000 divided by 0.00113. You have 74,336,283. Where you at? So X equals that. So that's the circulating supply. And that's how I got that. So the circulating supply is low as fuck. And it's going to continue to trickle out slowly for VTN. So yeah, Mr. Future Billionaire, there's some more alpha for you if you want to be a trillionaire. you could buy up the supply with probably the cash in your hand. The market cap is 87,000. You could. I should have kept this gem to myself. Kept DCing. Low-key, there's only a few of us here, so it's like a secret. It's still secret knowledge. Dude, I don't know how this token is less than 100K market cap. With everything it's doing and all the partners that they work with, dude, they're gonna bring so many developers, especially with this bridge with Qubic. Like the pieces are moving, like the pieces are there. You see them, and they're just like slowly, like, and the more they lock into place, like, the stronger the momentum is getting. Developer docs, dude, they have a lot. Then they're gonna have AI assistants for developers to help them build on Web3. Like those guys are serious. You guys want to look at some pieces of interviews from the team? They're kind of slept on interviews. How many coins? I used to have a lot, not many now. Mainly Qubic. Have some hash AI. Until my wallet got drained, like I had two wallets that got drained, a MetaMask and a Phantom wallet. So upsetting, man. I was planning on holding those for years. But yeah, now I just have a few tokens. Qubic was safe because my wallet was like, I don't know, Qubic wallet's secure. I have like three main ones: Qubic, hash AI. What else is there? Want buy more with, like I said, man, I got laid off a couple weeks ago. I need to save my money for food and the bills I have coming till I get hired, till I get another job. I have a son to feed too. That would be ridiculous if I spent 100 or 200 bucks on fucking. Sometimes I'll spend like 15, 20. Like I'll DCA Vottun. Like I don't mind spending 20, 30 bucks here and there to DCA Vottun because it's so cheap right now. It's not particularly hard if you like put effort. I think more people like to complain than put effort, because like think of all the people who work hard in life, they don't like you don't hear them complain a lot, so you're always going to hear more complaining. So like no matter where you are, so if they're having difficulties, like, oh, it's so hard, even though it's like, no, just fucking work harder to find the job. Like there's finding a job and then you work hard at the job, but you also have to work hard to find the job. Unless you know people, which is fine, good. But if you don't know anybody, you got to put effort. You got to like stand out, apply. You got to call after you apply. All that shit. A lot of people just apply to jobs and they wait. Like, they don't follow up. The key thing is following up. If you're really hungry for a job, like if you not keep showing up like a dog, but if oh, hey-oh. All right, buddy. What kind of job? No. Let's keep it PG. I already cursed. A blow job. Play basketball. I could be a boxing coach for sure. Boxing is my true mastery. That's the one thing I know I'm extremely proficient at. Oh, nice. Athletes in the building. Athlete in the chat. So you know about discipline. Hell yeah. I see why. Hey man. People tend to gravitate towards each other somehow when there's the proper avenues. That's dope. We are like-minded folks. See, is there anything? Let me explore this YouTube. All I do is share the screen. Is there more stuff I can do with this? Moderation, participants, reaction. Pop out. Now I have to go sleep. All right, for sure. Peace, buddy. I'll see you on the next one, dog. Good to talk to you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wow. It's late there. All right, get some shut-eye, big dog. Oh, there's 4 people in here. Nice. Like the stream. Get this out to more folks, everybody. Nice. I got 8 likes and 3 viewers. What else should I go over? Is Qubic still dipping? Is Qubic still dipping? Qubic. Here at Qubic. Here at Qubic. I like how they say Qubic in Spain. Qubic. And artificial. Artificial. Intelligence. You are awesome. Hey, man. God bless you. You too. Future billionaire. All-time low was 6 zeros. 4 months ago. Damn, that was 4 months ago. I missed that one. I don't know what I was doing. What the hell? What was I doing? How did I miss that? That was in March? What the fuck was I doing? Oh. That's crazy as hell. Damn. They went that low in March. Damn. Oh well. I got what I got. I believe they're in Spain. I believe. I believe it's in Spain, but I could be wrong. Let me see the website. It should say it on the website, like where they're located. But from the interviews I saw, it sounded like they had accents from Spain. Here, let me see. Let me see. Let me make sure nothing crazy pops up. I don't look at crazy shit, but sometimes they suggest the most random shit to you. Like, bro, I'm not interested in that. Watch, I'm gonna show you. Nice. I searched VTN and my video popped up first. Fuck yeah. 3 of them popped up first. In your face, Vottun. That's the VTN token. Let me tell Vottun. Damn, if people start catching on to Vottun and searching it, they're gonna see my videos. Hell yeah. Where the hell is? Bro. Bro, they used to pop up first. What's going on? Now it's what the? Oh, nice. This is a month ago. Perfect. All right. Good. I hope you're still there. Let me see.
Good afternoon, community. This is Sergi from the Vottun team. Today I'm just recording this video as I want to show you.
Oh, let me pause this music. Am I still here? Nice. I'm still here. 5 people. Hell yeah. 9 likes. Hit the like if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody for coming in. All right. This is Tech Updates with Sergey Mias. CPO. Chief Product Officer, I believe that stands for. When in doubt, look it up. I'm not too proud to look something up if I'm not sure. I believe it's Chief Product Officer. What does CPO stand for? Yeah, I was right. Haha, Chief Product Officer. Voila. All right. Chief Product Officer at Vottun. So he's not just some random guy. All right. Open platform, 99% ready to go live. This is a month ago. All right. It's already live now. I've already started participating in it. They have their staking going. It's prime time. So yeah, I'm gonna play this for you guys. Hopefully that gives you even more alpha than I've already talked about. But this is the stuff that I watch that gets me excited about the project before presenting it. I see this stuff, I sleep on it, I calculate, I'm like, okay, you know what, this makes sense. The fact that they're working with Qubic and to bring all this.
Good afternoon, community. This is Sergi from the Vottun team. Today I'm just recording this video as I want to show you a bit of an overview of what we are working behind the scenes about anything. So it's gonna be much better to show you a video.
Let me
I don't know
know
if you guys get some updates
the audio good?
on the Telegram group, but yeah, it's always good so you can see.
Thumbs
so
up. The audio's
I'm
good.
gonna talk about 4 things. One is gonna be the open platform, which the bull implies that we will have what we call a guest user. So any new people that they want to check out the platform, they don't require to be logged in or to make an account. So it's gonna be more open and friendly user. Another thing is going to be the new implementation about the tracks, which is related to activities, which I'm going to show you as well. Another part is going to be the new APIs platform, that's going to help developers with the help of an AI assistant, which you will see in action as well. And for lastly but not least, I'm gonna show you as well the something that you guys have been excited for, and about the stacking platform, which we are almost close.
Did you figure out his accent yet? It sounds Spanish, like Spain, Spanish. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. All right, I'm gonna continue.
To finish it. All right, so I'm just gonna start sharing my screen. Give me 1 second. Perfect. Share. Lovely. Perfect. So right, first of all, we are gonna start with the tracks. So what are tracks? If we go to Vottun and we go to activities, now we can see that we have tracks related activities basically. So this is gonna be an evolution of our activities, which up to now we have by community and by developer. Now we want to start making with tracks, for example, activity related to EVM, activity related to base network, etc. This is because we will have some news soon about some partnerships, etc. That I require to make tracks for them. Basically, this will come with some rewards, either with us or other partners. But that's something that it might be interesting. So we are really keen for you guys to learn about us, about any network. So slowly we will keep adding more tracks. This will come, for example, if you finish a track, you win an NFT. This NFT will give some sort of rewards. As said, it will depend what sort of track it is and what sort of partnership. So it might give you different sort of rewards. All right. So this is from one side. This is gonna be deployed. We are expecting it soon. This is combat phases. So, but by next week maybe, or really soon. We are just doing the final touches, etc. Right now, another part. It's gonna be the new Vottun API platform. As you can see, this is fully for developers. Well, obviously, or who wants to get started with it. So all the APIs that we have on our documentation, when we go here and when we go here. So this is the full documentation, but we just wanted to create a platform with like more interactive, like basically straight to the point. So where you can try the APIs, right? So so here you will need, this is gonna have two translations, obviously Spanish and English. But here it will ask you the credentials. It's gonna our APIs. You will have all details. If Rob will have technical videos as well, showing how to create the API keys, the project ID, etc. Okay. And basically, so here you have a group in different aspects. So for API, for example, you can use a get balance. And it actually points you which API, which account do you want to use, and which parameters do you need. For example, transactions, the same. So you need to fill out all contract address, of which token you want to send, the sender, virtual network, as limit, method, and which usually tells you here, or you can find it on with the help of documentation. And if you click here, it's going to pop up another screen where you have a nation chart, for example. I need an NFT. No, I need to deploy an NFT, for example. Let's see. I'm running in local, so it's going to take a bit longer. All right. So now it does you to verify which NFT you want, which type, basically ERC 721 or 115, network, etc. So let's say 721 and Polygon. For example, let's see what he says. Look at that, your more details. So will be there's one and T1, for example. No meta.
Let me know if this is not exciting for you guys. I could do something else
Data.
in case you get the point.
And now it should say, perfect, the details, deployment request, here's my NFT. You will not to look the steps of API details for the deployment of NFT bring. Please hold on a moment, right? Show me the API. And it should be giving the API. It's still being trained with AI. All right, it's still looking. Oh yeah, still thinking. Keep in. Let's give it a second. If not, I'm just gonna close it maybe because I'm recording as well, so my local system is a bit slow. Okay, let's oh, there we go. You see? Sorry, it took a bit longer, but you can simply deploy an ERC20 and
I think you guys get the point. Spanish. That's one of they have a couple interviews like that kind of go over their stuff. So that's the stuff I watch that gets me interested in them. The reason I search deeper into them is because I'm like, dude, Qubic is working with them for a good reason, right? They don't just work with anybody. So that's what happens when you do your own research. You don't just like go with the flow. You're like, oh yeah, let's go Vottun. But you don't even know what the fuck they do. So I'm like, hey, wait, what is this anyway? Because they could just be like a really fancy scam. They could just be faking. But no, they've worked with some real heavy hitters like we saw earlier. Stellar, Solana, Qubic, Bimbo, Nestle, Chupa Chups. Chupa Chups, you kidding me? Chupa Chups? Chupa Chups, not Chupa. Chupa Chups. Look how famous Chupa Chups is. Chupa Chups. Dude, Vottun work with Chupa Chups. That's insane. Chupa Chups. Not Chupa Chups. Come on, Vottun. Work with Nestle. What's Aina? Aina. Let's see. Aina. What is that? Oh, look at that. Airport operator. Oh, shit. It's the first thing that pops up. Wow. Information for passengers. Information of interest. Assistance. Ooh. Wow. Oh, shoot. Reject. No, thank you. Let's see. Aina and Vottun. Aina just free. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look at that. Oh, it just takes us to their website. Boo. Hmm, 7 months ago. Seamless travel starts with a secure digital identity. Oh, so they did a digital identity solution for them. Wow. With Spain. Yeah, Spain. Yes, certainly a Spanish company. With ANA, Spain's leading airport. Wow. Managing one of the largest airport networks worldwide. Wow. I didn't know that. I just glanced over that before. I mean, their other partners were already bullish. Nestle, fucking Certic, Bimbo, Chupa Chups. But ANA? That's it. That's what happens when you're not international, man. Damn, the biggest airport in Spain? That's huge. Spain's not a huge country, but that's huge that it's the biggest airport in Spain. Identify Auth. Oh, identity auth. What the hell am I doing? Identity auth for faster and secure verification, reduced wait times, and improved management flow. Well, yeah, we already know what digital identity does. Not we all know, but this is dope. This is what the future is. Digital identities. It's kind of like it's like, say, instead of like pulling out your ID every time you like had to buy liquor or you had to like do something, you could just beep, and they can verify that's you. Like with biometrics. Like they're like, oh, welcome to oh, is that your can I see your, instead of saying can I see your ID, they just like put your thumbprint or you just scan it against something. Or soon it'll be with eyes. Like you won't need an ID. Kind of like in Minority Report. That's what that one crypto was doing before. Like scans your eyeballs. That's what it's gonna be. You're gonna walk in. They know it's you. Not it might be you. It's you. Scary, but not. Wow, that's cool. That's Ana. I didn't know that. See that? This is what research does. You figured out with me at the same time. I knew these other ones, but not Ana. That's even more bullish. Damn. This is a long. I'm gonna have so many clips for this stream. Well, I got one left in here. All right, I think I'm gonna edit 2 hours and 21 minutes. Nice, and 0. Bye bye.